President Obama, emboldened by his use of executive powers to fight climate change at home, challenged China on Tuesday to make the same effort to reduce its greenhouse gas emissions and join a worldwide campaign to curb global warming. Declaring that the United States and China, the world's two largest economies and largest polluters, bear a special responsibility to lead, Mr. Obama said, "That's what big nations have to do." The president's remarks at the United Nations Climate Summit, delivered in a packed chamber of the General Assembly, were broadly aimed at marshalling more than 100 world leaders to confront climate change. But his words were directly focused on putting the onus on China, an essential partner of the United States if a global climate treaty is to be negotiated by 2015. Unless Beijing and Washington can resolve their differences, climate experts said, few other countries will agree to the treaty and it will most likely founder. Mr. Obama made it clear that after taking the political risks in June of proposing a far-reaching Environmental Protection Agency regulation to force American power plants to curb their carbon emissions, he now expected the Chinese to do likewise. There were indications that China might be ready with its own plan, although many experts say they will be skeptical until Chinese officials reveal the details. The decision of President Xi Jinping of China to skip the summit meeting also sent a less than enthusiastic message. But a senior Chinese official sent in Mr. Xi's place said his country would try to reach a peak level of carbon emissions as early as possible. That suggested that the Chinese government, struggling with air pollution so extreme that it has threatened economic growth, regularly kept millions of children indoors and ignited street protests, was determined to show faster progress in curbing emissions. As a responsible major developing country, China will make an even greater effort to address climate change and take on international responsibilities that are commensurate with our national conditions, said the official, Vice Prime Minister Zhang Jili, who addressed the chamber after Mr. Obama. The president and Mr. Zhang met briefly at the summit meeting on Tuesday, before Mr. Obama's speech. In his remarks, Mr. Obama said he had pressed Mr. Zhang on the urgency for both countries to take the lead, and noted that he and the Chinese president had already reached an accord to cut the use of hydrofluorocarbons, a potent